We're back with not Gilligan tonight.
No, it's not Gilligan tonight. I'm not quite the professor though.
You're very Mariners today.
Yes. And I'm trying to remember what I do. I go here. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's
Don't, like, you go and you make these faces.
It's because...
And it really hurts me. It hurts my soul.
So, not Gilligan made worked on it a little bit yesterday and made a lot of progress. And we also realized that changing the crochet hook would be a good idea. So now, instead of the cute Woobles hook, I gave him one of my Clover Amore hooks. And he's having a lot better luck with that one. But show your progress. See?
I got an increase again. After increasing too much. Once.
Nobody knows that.
Finally caught up.
We didn't record that part.
If I can do this, anyone can do it. But it's very nice that the Woobles created this 12-month
12-month kit.
I can't imagine doing it in 12 days or 12 weeks.
I do have to say, making these bigger things is easier than making the smaller things. For me, at least.
Yeah, they're just too big of projects. Like, I would just split it up into being several days for...
I mean, that's kind of the idea. But that's what they did last year, and people got real mad about it.
I lost count again. Been a while since I had to increase. Let's see, I have no attention. What are you making?
Excuse me. I'm making a top. The pattern is called Collected Slipover.
Was that in the 12-day kit as well?
No. It was not.
So slow.
I had some yarn that was not enough to make a project with, but I could use it as a contrast color. And so then I bought the other yarn so that I could actually make something with it. And I think it's coming out pretty cool.
It's my third increase. So only one more.
One more increase and then you're set.
And then I'm done.
And then you got to do 3 rounds.
3 rounds of 32.
Yeah.
Or I start decreasing.
I know. You're going to do something exciting. You're going to decrease.
I gotta say, I don't think this is going to become my pastime.
What if...
I don't know how you blindly do this during things that you're actually half paying attention to.
I can't crochet and half pay attention. Like, I can't blindly crochet. I can blindly knit.
I already lost count.
So how many increases have you done already?
I've done the increases. I know I'm on the last round. But
so then you would just do an increase before the last stitch.
Yeah.
Thank
you.
You're welcome. You're handsome.
I'm taken.
By me.
I'm just saying. Your viewers need to know. Now I just have to do 96 of these in a row.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to count. Nice.
And then I should start talking to you in random intervals so that you forget what number you're on because you have to answer the question.
Well, when I run out of this, I'm done.
Don't think you're going to use up all that yarn. You're going to have a frost giant instead of a frost E. Would you like assistance?
Should I worry about when they get really loose like that?
No, it'll be a little funky looking, but it's okay.
Oh.
Like if you wanted to tighten it up, what you do is you pull on this one and that will tighten that one, and then you can pull the loop clip tighter.
That's what I was doing, I thought. Was I not doing that?
I don't know, I can't see because your hand's in the way.
Oh. Blame my hands.
I will. I don't think you would like it if I was like literally on your shoulder looking
think-
over. So what's your favorite Christmas song? Or holiday song?
That Paul McCartney song. Simply.
No, stop. You have to sing it bad so that
Yeah, because
that
was really
they do.
a wonderful
Holiday season.
time. We're gonna assume that was the first stitch. You're talking and confusing me.
I think I'm gonna have exactly enough yarn.
Me too.
You know what they call that?
Serendipitous yarn usage.
Winning yarn chicken.
Footloose would have been very different if that pivotal scene was yarn chicken instead of tractor chicken.
I have not seen Footloose enough apparently because I don't remember this.
Neither do I. There's a scene where they're on tractors and the guy's shoelace gets stuck.
Oh, I vaguely remember this.
And he jumps off at the last second to prove, because, you know, he's the one who dances. He came into that town that there's no dancing. Because John Lithgow really hated dancing.
Because dancing leads to drinking.
And then now those kids died. Dancing the gateway drug. Walking the Snow Wooble. I thought it would get easier as this thing got bigger, and it's gotten worse. It's harder.
I think that you just get really nervous when I'm watching you, because you were fine yesterday.
No, it's just this thing gets big, and then it's kind of annoying.
So you're kind of doing it inside out. So that might help if you popped it the other way around.
I don't want to change anything.
Okay.
But thank you for the suggestion. I just like to complain sometimes.
That's fair.
Have we just met? You didn't know who this about? You need to make sure all the viewers out there know all my flaws. But not my name. They'll never know my true name. I'm the breakout internet sensation.
That's right. Then you'll have to do this with me all the time.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. It's like an early Christmas gift for you. That's what this is. Like I said, I don't think this is gonna be my new pastime. Work out new tendons and stuff in my arms that
already get
clearly
stressed.
Underutilized in my life. I'm gonna invent an auto tensioning system.
You know, if I thought you actually enjoyed this, I did see something the other day online that was a yarn holder with a tensioning device on it.
But back to Christmas, I always loved the old Disney records. People on you know, Gen X we had records. There were these, now they're called vinyl. That's right, you guys have vinyl too. But they had all the Disney characters singing along.
I did find that one for you at some point
Yeah.
on CD.
Yeah. Okay. And so they got the 5 golden rings.
Oh.
And then Donald gets into a fight because he's Donald. Because they're stepping on each other's lines. Those were the best. But they can only come out after Thanksgiving.
All those other countries have to wait till after American Thanksgiving.
Well, I don't think they have to wait till after American Thanksgiving, but like it's a good rule of thumb that it like Advent doesn't really start usually until right around then.
I know another thing that can get you talking.
What
The debate.
about?
Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Just because something takes place during Christmas does not make it a Christmas movie.
Hot takes with not Gilligan.
The argument to be made for Die Hard is not because it takes place during Christmas.
Okay.
It's because it's about a man and his family and trying to put together his family and all that kind of stuff. Protect his family and the family aspects of that.
And that's what makes it a Christmas movie?
That's what makes it more of a Christmas movie. If you're going to argue it's a Christmas movie. But just because something takes place during Christmas does not make it a Christmas movie. I'm willing to entertain that argument more. I'm not sure it's quite there that I like it as a Christmas movie, but people can also decide to watch it over Christmas because that's what they do.
I have another one for you. Nightmare Before Christmas.
Probably a Christmas movie in the same way that It's a Wonderful Life is a Christmas movie. A lot about finding oneself and, and your family, because he discovers his family, essentially, and his place in the world that he was so sad and depressed. Man, that movie is just It's a Wonderful Life with stop motion animation.
But is that one allowed to be watched before Thanksgiving?
I didn't say you were banned from watching Christmas movies before Thanksgiving. I said you're banned from listening to music.
Oh.
Like, you can enjoy it as a movie, and it's not necessarily a Christmas movie, it's just a movie.
But songs are dictated by seasons.
Yes, because they're totally about Christmas.
So can I not listen to
like
Will
if you
Smith and DJ Jazzy Jeff's Summertime right now?
If you sing All I Want for Christmas Is You and it's July.
It's Christmas in July. I'm letting people know what my wish list is early.
I don't know why you're putting me through this horrible stress of getting this done. I never said what you do is easy.
You volunteered.
I did.
This was all your idea.
Yeah, but I'm making it too good. You need more failing. I guess we gotta wait for the finished product to see the fail.
I mean, you don't know the other things that we're making. I have a vague idea.
The one for February? Or January, I guess. It's November.
Is this going to be a year crochet along?
I don't know. What do people want?
Well, because I don't think that there's 12... There's not 12 full-size creatures.
Oh, okay. So it's only the first day that is this massive amount of work?
No. There's other days that are full-size creatures. I just forget how many there are. But one of them is a mini creature.
This isn't a mini creature?
No.
This is a full-size.
Yeah.
Ice frost giant?
Yes. See? Bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop. We are recording, so if you want... That is the teenage child. Well, I guess they're both teenagers. That is the oldest teenage child that I had to yell at last time because they were too loud.
I'm never too loud. Looks about right.
So my talking to you has not completely thrown you off.
I mean, I might have the wrong number of stitches, but it's not that far off.
This is where we should plug your Twitch stream.
Oh, yeah.
Old mad gamer.
Old mad gamer.
I'll tag you.
Well, if you're lucky, you can watch some really meh.
And occasionally hear my commentary. See, and then I curse on those.
We're allowed to curse on those.
Yeah.
Just not over curse. Mostly you just hear me complain about what other people are doing or how I think they should do it differently. And it's probably completely wrong because I'm a very bad gamer. But I've played that game for enough hours that you would think I kind of understand.
Well, see,
64 more to go.
for every hour that you're doing this with me,
Yeah.
I should play Overwatch with you and stream with you.
It's okay. I mean, I always enjoy playing with you. It's different. I only yell at 4 people on the team. No, 3 people on the team. So 5v5. Who is going to get these in my will? That's the real question. When that day comes, I don't want anyone fighting over them. I want it to be very clear. I get for making these are the Merino games. Cruising.
And we thought about it too hard.
I'm just, like I said, it's hard for me to hold this and then get things angled right. Wait, here, the video did. They looped here, and then they did this, and they said, oh, with the finger, you can just control the tension totally. And was just a lie, man. Imagine how good I'd be if I could have figured out how to do it left-handed.
We'll find out in the next one.
We found their technique, and then it started kind of working. And I did this, and so now I've lost it. That looks good. This is an exact science. So you know it's handmade, an imprecise number of stitches. So what do you think the Mariners are going to do at third base?
Catch the ball.
Oh wow, this is.
Do they need it? Are they replacing the player?
Yeah, they Josh Rojas become a free agent, so.
They're gonna get somebody better.
That seems not the most likely. Not that Josh Ross was the best third baseman, but it's fine. I mean, I think they've just figured they could bring up some of their younger players, and then they can pay for a third baseman. The difference wasn't great enough to justify paying Josh Ross an arbitration salary.
How about them Dolphins?
They're terrible. Part of it is they were missing their quarterback for a number of weeks because of a concussion. But yeah, they're pretty much at run the table moment. And that's also very iffy. They won't win the division. Buffalo's time to shine again. And Buffalo's quarterback is engaged to Haley, Hawkeye, the girl.
Oh, I don't know her name.
Haley Steinfeld?
That sounds right.
It's Haley something.
Well, it's like the only Haley I can think of is Bieber.
No,
and that's not the right one. She just had a bebe.
That's not the celebrity gossip I follow. There's lots of celebrity gossip I follow.
I know, you keep me informed.
What?
I was just thinking I could release this completely unedited.
No. So many people will want to watch it.
My viewer retention will be amazing.
I recommend people use whichever AI service you want to come up with a recap.
The recap will be, not Gilligan was very frustrated.
I'm not that for sure. Yeah. I'm cruising. It may all be wrong, but I'm cruising.
Doesn't look wrong.
Well, cruising for me.
You're going pretty fast.
Okay. 14. I'm gonna lose 8. I do 2 single. And then a decrease, which means I skip 1 or skip.
So you would skip 1, or you would crochet 2 together.
Let me do the math in my head. So we're losing 8. We're going from 32 to 8. So 2, and then this is either skip. So it's either 3 and skip 1, or it's 2 and then merge 2.
Yes.
Okay. Not that I know how to stitch 2 together. That's 1. Two. And mark. Where is this starting? More or less. Okay. How would I stitch 2 together?
All right. Need to. So what you would do is you would go into 1 and pull through like normal. And then instead of pulling through and completing the stitch,
Yep.
you're going to go into the next one, pull through.
So I'll have 3.
So you'll have 3 loops on there.
And pull through all
And then pull through all 3. And that's what it's going to look like.
Okay. Well, yeah, I won't.
Do you want me to leave that one there? And
Yeah, leave it in there. No.
Listen.
Listen.
When I'm teaching people, I always give them the option. That was slightly violent.
I should have thrown out the camera. I forgot. That'd be really good footage.
It's already crooked. It doesn't need more help. But at this point, I'm not fixing it because consistency.
Oh, I mean, people didn't know where the villain's lair in Batman. Sorry for all those millennials out there. Gen X didn't have as many cable channels, and there was a lot of Batman watched.
Is that why Batman was so popular?
And all the villain lairs. The villain's lair always had the camera tilted.
In the live action Batman?
Yeah.
I did not watch enough of that, apparently. It's because I'm not Gen X.
So I don't think I'd do a decrease.
Oh, see, this is your automatic tensioner.
Well, that was part of my rationale. I did have some rationale for why I tossed the yarn ball.
You're so close to being done.
Oh, dude, look how much there is!
There's not that much left.
Slow down! Don't move it!
I was just trying to see how many were left.
Now I've lost count again!
I'm sorry.
There was only one I did after that. I pulled it together. I'm a bear of very little brain.
Is that Pooh or is that Paddington?
That's Pooh.
They're both British.
I know, but I like Pooh better. And Paddington does have the...
His marmalade sandwiches.
Yeah, I did that.
They hide it in his hat. And his
Well, Pooh has the ding,
good,
ding, ding.
his good-natured shenanigans.
Yes. Even though Pooh's oftentimes thinking of these tummies like Chewbacca. Always thinking of yourself. Alright. Did I do 2 after the reduce?
Yes.
So another reduce.
Yes.
I know you showed me, and I was like, I'm not gonna remember that. Guess what? I didn't remember what it looks like. What?
Nothing.
I'm double checking I'm doing the right thing.
I'm just laughing that you're shaking stuff when you shake your leg.
Good job, man.
Because I'm very scary.
I still get imposter syndrome at my job. I will never have imposter syndrome without being a good crotch hitter. That was one, right? That was the first one.
That's the second. So this is a decrease. That's one. That's one stitch. That's the second stitch. Now you're gonna do another decrease.
The good news is there's fewer of these knots.
Mm-hmm.
I should just decrease them all.
I mean, that's what you're slowly doing. I'm less confident of running yarn chicken.
I don't know what I just did. Okay, I lost track again.
You decreased and then did 2 single crochets.
Okay,
So now
I would decrease to the very end, which sounds
let's
about right.
count how many you have. I mean, I can count for you.
I will count. My eyes are good enough.
It's because you had lasers shot into them.
Not for this part. I'm about right.
I would just undo one.
But this is the decrease. You're making me undo the decrease.
No, you just undid one.
She doesn't trust my counting. This is why she's counting. She wanted to take it so that she didn't...
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26.
I'm telling you, I'm off. I know I'm off. What are you doing?
This is the right way.
Okay.
You're gonna want to flip it inside out at some point.
Don't confuse me.
Okay, you can have it. You can have it.
Do you understand not to confuse me?
Sure.
I don't think you do. Okay, I gotta do a round of 24.
Mm-hmm.
And you're saying I'm at 25 now, right? You counted 25.
I think so.
So I'll put the marker here.
Mm-hmm.
Back one.
So now you do a round.
I know.
Okay.
I'm
You're
preparing.
You're girding your points.
You know how people criticize men for wanting to take over things and do things rather than just listening? Is this to show me what it's like? You're doing it the wrong way! I will choose to do it the way I do it.
Alright. You do you.
Thank you.
So who's your favorite mariner now?
Well, like I'm always hopeful Julio will blossom and have a fully good season versus every season seems like he has a half a good season. It just depends. It depends on what I'm looking for as the thing, you know. I like JP Crawford as a good leader of the team. Julio has the most potential, as well as the pitching staff. Cal's big dumper solid, but I'll tell you who's not my favorite Mariner. Maybe he'll show up, he'll see this video, and he'll motivate him. Dylan Moore. That dude, he's a wonderful utility player. If only we'd only see him when you need someone to spot, JP Crawford or one of these players for a game or two, rather than seeing him every game. First game I saw him play was actually his first game. 3 errors in a row. They nearly blew the lead with the Red Sox. Ever since then, he's been on my bad list. I have not forgiven him. If he heard me say I will forgive him last year when I was in the stands.
You have not yet?
I've rescinded that. You're not forgiven. And I say this with all sincerity because, people will go and say, but you're not very good at baseball either. Not either. I mean, Dylan Moore is infinitely better than I am at baseball. But is he better than me at crochet? Probably.
I don't know. You're doing pretty good.
Says the woman who criticized and recounted how many stitches I had. It's like, oh, you counted wrong. You had 26, not 25. You're like one of those nuns at schools that people complained about. I didn't have one like that. No corporal punishment in the Catholic school I went to a few years.
I'm not gonna win yarn chicken.
You're doing it wrong. You should have been using it more sparingly or stretching it.
It's gonna be really frustrating because this is the last stripe I need it on.
This is a bare midwest.
I'll have to see if I have something in my basket.
I guess I might be better than a baseball player at this, but not a surgeon. Except surgeons are really about sewing. If they're making knots with intestines, it's
it's kind of the opposite.
Probably other problems going on in that surgery room.
It's kind of the opposite of their goals.
All right. Round 15's done. I have to attach the eyes backwards because this is the inside, I've been informed.
Or you just make an inside-out snowman. That is an option.
With a 6-stitch space between them. Internet, look at this. This is amazing.
For comparison.
Mine's inside out though.
Mine's stuffed.
Yeah, you're cheating.
Are you going to be able to keep going with it right side out?
But now I gotta go this way.
That's the way you've been going.
Yeah, but it was inside out. Before I was going on this side. Now I'm going on this side because it's inside.
Yes.
I know what I'm talking about. I'm going
So then do
clockwise.
it inside out. We can
No!
put the eyeballs on inside out.
No! We can't! Between rounds 6 and 7. So that's round 1, right? Up here.
Mm-hmm.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why do I have 3 eyes?
Because they give you an extra one in case you lose one or you make a mistake.
Oh, so I can make him.
You can make it.
I can make him
A tripod.
Tri-eye, trees, or whatever the guy from Star Wars.
Oh, you put one in already. I'm like, where did one of them go?
And 6-stitch. I can't count the stitches here.
Eyeball it. I'm so funny.
You are.
You know how to do safety eyes?
Look good.
He used to look good.
This way, right? Or this way? Which way?
I don't know if it matters.
Oh my goodness.
I usually do it this way.
She checks whether I know or not, and then doesn't know. Wait, was that a retort? Was that a thing that you wanted to know whether you could get information about how these work? That's why you were asking me if I know how they work?
I just didn't know if you knew how they work. Like, basically, you put the eyeball into that hole and you tighten it.
You just push it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think sometimes it depends on which ones you have, on whether or not you put it with the bump side up or the bump side down. These are all for decoration, and I don't actually give these to children for the most part, so I don't care too much.
Listen, this one though is the inheritance for if we are blessed with grandchildren someday. That's who will get this. The first one. I've deemed it so.
You know, the upside with you putting 3 in there is that we'll know for sure which one's which.
Oh yeah, because we can't tell any other way. Way to make fun of me. I hope you enjoy it.
It doesn't look that bad. You're making it sound like it looks terrible.
You just said it.
I'm criticizing my own skills. By the end of the 12-month kit, we will see.
The internet knows. They now know. How mean you are to me. Single and then decrease.
Want me to scroll up?
You can, it's just single.
Almost done.
That's my goal. This will be your most commented on video. Everyone will be defending me, I'm sure.
That's going to be really hard to beat because my previous most commented on video has like 2 whole comments.
And be like, you have such an awesome husband.
Why are you so mean to him?
Exactly. They're all going to defend me. Then you're going to feel bad and you'll never invite me on your channel again.
I lost yarn chicken. Shapoopy?
Yes.
Thank you for your commiseration in my losing of yarn chicken.
Yes, that's what it was about.
Mm-hmm.
It was totally about yarn chicken. That's what I was thinking about. Now, hold on, scrolling up here. You're just mesmerized by what a quick study I am.
You're doing really good.
What a quick study.
I wish I had kept my first crochet thing so that I could show you what it looked like.
When you were like 8?
I think I was probably 12 when I actually made something.
And me doing this at 35. What?
30 what now?
That was not a decrease, that was a regular one. So this. Oh, you know what? I didn't mark the corner. I started. Oops.
Here, let me look at it. I can figure it out.
Wait, there's a decrease. Let me finish this decrease.
Okay, finish your decrease.
So that I'm done with that.
Because I should be able to find your decrease when you started the round.
I think I've done like 5 or 6 decreases.
Yeah, I think I found it. Let me mark this. Are you marking the very first stitch that you do, or you're marking?
Yeah, I marked the first one I did.
Okay. I think it's that.
So I stopped right before it.
But let me double check. Yeah. Yeah.
Right. And I just did a decrease.
Yes.
Did you have more yarn to deal with your thing?
No, because I've got to dig around too much. I'm partially hoping that I have a skein somewhere hidden. Otherwise, I have a brown of a different yarn that I could use to just finish this round.
What are you reading now? What are you reading now?
Don't forget to
What are you reading now? Are you reading anything good?
I'm finishing the remarkable retirement of Edna Fisher. And it's about an elderly woman who gets chosen to be the chosen one to fight the big bad evil wizard that's attacking everybody. And she's like 80.
Well, it's better to pick an old lady.
It's pretty good.
Children's.
And then I have another book because all these books are things that I've put on hold at the library that are just all coming in now. And so the other one that I have that I'm going to start after I finish the one that I'm reading right now, because I'm reading this one, I'm not listening to this one. And then the next one is going to be an audiobook, and it's called Dreadful. And it's about, from the description, it sounds like this guy has amnesia and he wakes up in the evil wizard's lair, and he's like really nervous about being found by the evil wizard, but then eventually he finds out that he is the evil wizard. And so it just sounds very silly.
Oh, explain why it is the evil wizard lair.
Yeah, I would. And I've also been reading a book by, I believe her name is Crystal Sutherland. I just finished a book of hers called Invocations, which was really good. It was about these 3 women who are witches, and they're trying to get, like, it's witches in a different way than normal stories talk about them, because instead of like having magical powers that they were just born with or that they've nurtured, they essentially make a covenant with a demon, and then that's how they have this like magical power. And so one of them helps women make the deal with the demon. Another one doesn't have a deal with the demon, but her sister was murdered and she's trying to find out what happened to her. And then the third one made these deals with 3 different demons, and they're all really bad because like she didn't do them right. And so she's trying to find somebody to help her fix this. And all the while, they're also trying to find this person that is murdering witches. And so that one was really good. And then I have another book of hers that's called The Semi-Definitive List of Worst Nightmares. And that one, it's the same author. And so this one is about this girl and her family who have been cursed, and they all have their worst nightmares. Their worst nightmares are what's going to cause their deaths. And so I think Esther is the main character. And so she hasn't found out what her worst nightmare is, but like her dad has agoraphobia. Her grandfather, who apparently this whole curse started with, was this really intelligent detective, and then he got Not amnesia. What's it when you get old? Dementia. And so that's what's slowly killing him. Her little brother is afraid of the dark.
Don't take away my fun.
I don't know.
I've earned this.
You have. I was just opening it for you. You can stuff it as much as you want.
It's gonna be a very
dense snowman. Packed snow.
thick.
With 2 C's or 3?
3 C's.
3 C's. Wow.
Stuffing it in the hole now. No comments.
I didn't say anything.
I know, that's why.
This is a rated for all ages podcast or YouTube channel.
Put enough stuffing in it, it'll be the correct shape.
You put enough stuffing in it and it'll be a weapon. Put a rock in this one.
That is your favorite Overwatch line.
No, it's just showing how psychotic May's character is in Overwatch. I can tell you what my least favorite line in Overwatch is. Is this easy mode?
Oh, really?
Oh, I hate it.
That's not the...
I hate when people spam that in particular.
Well, that's different.
You want more stuffing? Have more stuffing.
No. Listen, you paid for the stuffing. I'm using all the stuffing.
I have other stuffing, that's what I'm saying. I'm glad that you agree with me on that factor of,
Yeah,
like, if they gave me the stuffing, it's meant for me to use all of this stuffing.
All right, so now all of them are equal.
Yep. Are you going to want to put in a stitch marker?
8. I can count to 8, I
You
think.
can count to 8.
I think.
I won't distract you too much.
I hope not.
Let me get scissors preemptively.
Ooh.
I thought you didn't like it when I did that.
It's overused.
Whatever.
3.
Ah.
I'm gonna make a stuffing.
Just trying to escape.
That's 4.
I thought that was 5.
No, it was not 5.
Okay.
Don't make it more than it is.
Okay.
I'll find out because I'll hit a decrease, right?
Mm-hmm. Can you see what those look like now?
No. Now that's 5.
But you're almost done.
Yeah, because this is it, right?
This could
Never again.
This can be it if you don't want to do any more.
No, wait.
I mean, I would say let's finish him
I
completely
am committed.
because, like, he's a naked snowman right now. He's an armless naked snowman with no nose. He's more like an adipose. Did you ever see that episode of Doctor Who? I don't think you did. It's when he had Donna as his companion.
I didn't watch Barty Crouch Jr.
Yeah. And then it was, I forget what her name was on The Office.
Bad character. British girl.
Yeah, the one that you did not like very much.
No.
I mean, she wasn't meant to be likable. But I liked her better in Doctor Who.
Maybe one more, right? Because I think that's the first one there, but I have an extra.
It's okay. So what you're going to do now is you're going to sew the stitches the whole together. So you can just stop.
Should I stop or should I reduce?
You should just stop. Let me count. If you want, count how many stitches you have up here.
Okay. What now?
Okay. Now you're going to have a long tail. Do you want to cut?
Why did you give me right-handed scissors?
Because your left hand is occupied. Are they right-handed? Because they seem generic to me.
They are generic.
Do you know how to thread a needle? Alright, wait. First. Pull the loop all the way through. Pull it all the way through because you're done with the loops now.
Like this way?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're saying.
So you're going to pull this all the way through so that this end comes out this way.
Won't that untangle things?
No, because you're only pulling one side of the loop out. See?
Okay.
And so now you thread the needle. Do you want me to show you how to thread the needle? It's like, I think you've threaded needles before.
Is there an easier way than me threading to the end of this?
Yes. Especially because that's a chonky.
And you get it through.
So, the easier way is to... So much tension. Take your sewing needle.
What's the easier way? Show me the easier way.
You take your sewing needle and then you fold it over and you pinch it, and then that makes a smoother piece of fabric so you can go through.
Okay.
So that's what you could do.
Okay.
Now you're going to sew up the hole. You want me to tell you how to sew up the hole?
I have to make a knot, right?
No, not until you're done.
Okay, so I don't know how to sew that way. I know I make a loop and then make a knot so it doesn't go back through the whole eye of the needle.
But it's not going to go through the eye of the needle because it's connected to this.
This side.
That side shouldn't go. Okay.
Home economics was a long time ago for me.
I don't know how to help you because I'm very confused. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to go around.
So when I learned to sew.
Yeah.
In home economics.
Okay.
In 7th grade.
Okay.
We would make a loop, so we would tie it, and we'd have the two things, so the string would lose.
So
and that way the knot would act as a stop as well when you're
like
pulling
this.
through. Yes.
It just won't go through. Like if you pull really hard.
You have a lot of trust, and my eyes were really close to that needle that night.
It worked that close.
Whew. Okay.
You're gonna pick up the loop on the outside.
Okay.
Of each one.
Okay.
And just go around.
Okay.
And that's going to be the first thing that you do.
So you just did 2.
I did 2. Now you're going to pull it tight. And it cinches up the hole.
Okay.
And then what I do is I'll just crisscross in like a star pattern.
Like lug nuts on a tire.
Yep. Make sure you didn't pull the string too far. Yeah.
That's why you do the knot.
Mm-hmm.
How many times did I do this before I'm good?
You're probably good. You could finish that one last time. And then if you're really worried about it, you can tie a knot close to that spot, and then I poke it through all the way to like the top of the head and pull the string tight and then cut it so then your end is on the inside.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I'm gonna pass it through the middle, but like you said, one more thing here.
So what you could do is you could tie just like an overhand knot right there, just so there's like an actual knot, and then you pull that through. With a stuffed animal that's probably just going to be decoration and not played with, it's probably not necessary.
This is going to be an unbelievably valuable family heirloom. And then all the way through.
Yep. And now pull it a little bit and cut and snip it off. Because then that way you're over pulling it.
I will do it. I got it.
You got it? Okay. Okay. And then that way when you let go of, when you cut it, then it can go back into the body of the creature. Yeah.
The body of the creature.
Mm-hmm. Because it depends on what you're making. In this situation, we are making snowmen.
I'm making a snow trays. Do you know who I'm talking about?
No.
So it's very. What are they called? Not trees. I don't know what they're called.
Maybe TRA.
Three-eyed.
Oh, are they like kind of greenish?
No. Star Wars.
That's not who I was thinking.
Oh, they're called Grands? I thought they had a different name. Oh, maybe the character was named. Rees. That's who I'm thinking of.
Oh.
So apparently they're called Gran in Star Wars, but Rees was.
I don't recommend you Googling it. They're not very good looking.
But they have 3 eyes. I'm making a snow one. Mine's better. It has 3 eyes.
Yours is more magical.
And it has more personality.
It does.
It was. It got caught in the machinery as a child. Kind of wobbly. And his brain kind of squeezing through holes. The inconsistently sized holes. This is embarrassing.
But look how much better you got.
You're embarrassing me.
What do you mean, Joel?
I can be me
You
too.
brought him into this world. Look how dejected he looks
it's
now.
like a Weeble Wobble.
But it doesn't fall down.
Like a Weeble
I know,
Wobble.
the Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down.
Oh.
You try to make it fall down.
I should have put more.
More stuffing.
Heavier stuffing on the bottom.
Okay, so that's it for today.